With one tap, you're in. Only on TapN Radio.
I foxes with this
K
one.
Fox.
Yeah.
See, City stand up.
Yeah.
LEB on the track, let's
You don't
go.
even know me. I don't even know you. But you're looking like the one tonight. Hold on to me right. You don't even know me. I don't even know you. But you're looking like the one tonight. Hoping you'll do me right. Rattles are in the air. Fly dudes are everywhere. I'm gonna have some fun tonight. I'm gonna have some fun tonight. I'm telling you, tough you got in the club, high heels on dancing. Ain't no rapping in the club tonight. Grab a drink, grab a dude, grab we act the right, so let's go. By the way that you look, boy, you say you by the time we hit the crib, you don't even know me. I don't even know you. But you're looking like the one tonight. Hoping you'll do me right. You don't even know me. I don't even know you. But you're looking like the one tonight. Hoping you'll do me right. Way up in a hurry, I'm touching on you, touching on me. Let me show you what you gotta do. Get it from the back, pull my head high. Don't be scared to do what you wanna. Only give a shit. Better make it right. When this night is over, I might call you back. Need to understand, you are not my man. This is only a one night stand. You know, by the way that you look, boy, you say it. By the time we hit the crib, you don't even.
You're rocking with the KonnecT Show on TapN Radio. You can find us on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, or at www.thekonnectshow.rock. Don't forget, that's the KonnecT Show with a K.
Yo, you're not even excited this shit. No, you're not. Usually you be dancing and shit. What the fuck?
Because we had done that a couple times, at that point, I had totally just been like,
Oh my god.
we really doing this show right now. Hey, how's everybody? So glad that you could join us for another wonderful KonnecT Show Thursday, also known as our Indie Thursday. You know, so if you were listening to that last song about the, you don't know me, I don't know you, we don't know.
Tap that. No. Tap the mic. Tap the mic.
Why is it?
Tap the mic. You on? But I don't know. I can't really hear you.
Do I? Oh, no.
No. You can take my mic.
Okay. You just gonna whisper? What's it? You just gonna whisper? How that's gonna work? You gonna take my mic?
I want to rock right now. Yeah, why it is yours so much?
Your mic wasn't on.
Well, how was I supposed to know I was supposed to turn it on?
Oh my god.
Aren't you supposed to do all that before I get
It
here?
was on. You must. Yo. Anyway. Welcome to the KonnecT Show, ladies and gentlemen. The first one of the year. The first Thursday of the year.
And it's Indie Thursday. Yay.
Sapphiring herself, y'all.
I am. It's, you know, a lot of things have taken place, but you are rocking out with Sapphire Waterloo McLovin.
Whoa, time out. What's the name?
Waterloo. I'm having one. Waterloo.
We did not pay for this sponsorship.
No, they didn't, but maybe they will. You never know. Hey, you never know. But anywho, and today's guest that's with us is DJ Bam.
I'm not a guest. I'm always
Well,
here. They don't get to see me that much.
They don't see you usually. They hear you talking ish in the background, but they don't normally get to see you.
No, yeah, I'm on camera today.
Yeah, so, you know, we got Bam out here in the world. Happy New Year.
Happy fucking New Year's. What's up, man? What you do this year?
So,
Look, you heard what I said. What you do this
This
year?
year.
What you do this year?
I just did a little traveling. Don't mind me. No, one of my little brothers actually got married on New Year's.
All right. That's what's up.
So that was cool because I didn't realize people did New Year's weddings, and that was the first one that I've been to.
Word.
So that was kind of cool to be able to turn up with multiple friends and family that you normally wouldn't turn up with, especially on New Year's.
How I feel going back to your home state? I ain't gonna say town, like people like, oh, your hometown. How you feel like going back to your home state, that Midwest cornfield state?
Midwest? I don't know about no cornfields where I'm from, but it was fun. I ate a lot.
Oh.
I didn't eat as much as I wanted to. I really was trying to hit up like everywhere, but circumstances have changed. When I used to go home, I used to stay by my Grammy, and Grammy, I be right and Grammys right. Well, they sold Grammys right. So I had to stay by one of my sisters because she was the one that was mainly driving me around.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, so circumstances have changed, but I still had a good time. Things were accomplished.
Oh, shit, ladies and gentlemen, you know what she said? That means she ran into an old flame.
Why do you like the third person to say that?
She ran into an old flame.
Like my homeboys that came and got me from the airport, one of them was like, so, you ain't even check up on what was going on this past week. You must have ran into somebody. And I'm like, nah, I just was chilling.
That's insecure. I'm being honest.
No, that's my homeboy. There's nothing for him to be insecure about. We're not messing around. And then my other homeboy was saying the same thing in the backseat. Like, oh, either that or you was on the phone. Like, what y'all talking about? Just because I ain't called.
I don't know. Yo, let me let y'all niggas know, man. So I feel like some kingpin out here, yo. I know this on every episode. She like, my homeboy, isn't that? They ain't call a check-in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because
like, you got green on today. You got your head down today. She's watching Remy Ma on Instagram. I know. Look at you. Look at you. You all glowing and shit. Let me find out. She was mad as hell in that last show. I was popping shit about Ohio people. She started naming mad people. Came back looking like Hallie.
First of all, we repping for Ohio. You're not about to be disinfecting Ohio. Second of all,
I got love for Ohio.
Thank you. Second of all,
I almost lived out there too.
really? When?
Nah, my cousin that moved out there, her boyfriend moved to actually Columbus, Ohio. Like, no cap. They really moved out there.
Well, I don't know if it still is, but at one point, Columbus was on the top 10 list for places for African Americans.
Yeah, so, and then I supposed to went out there just for a while. But I don't know. Like, honestly, every time I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm going to come. I just, like, I always probably wanted. Yeah. And it was like I didn't want to go. It's just like shit always came up. Then when I finally was like, hey, I'm going to fly out there, this and that, she like, boy, I'm back in Jersey. I'm like, oh, all right.
Like, it's OVA, bro.
So.
Well, I mean, it depends on what you're into. Like, if you're somebody, I feel like if you're somebody who is like, you know, a little more family oriented and just like, I wouldn't say in the house, but you know, somebody who's just like a chill type of person, like, you know, we can just do dinner and a movie. You know, if you're one of those type of people, Ohio is a great place to stay because it's one of those states where you can raise kids in decent neighborhoods and not have to pay a lot. You might not get paid a lot, but you wouldn't have to necessarily pay a lot. So
I heard Cleveland, the hood. See, look on camera, y'all. Look, she just got mad quiet when I said that.
I mean, the waterfront is very nice.
She said the waterfront.
I mean, because they got restaurants down there. They have places you can hang out down by the water.
Where's LeBron?
It's like Baltimore.
Where LeBron school at?
I think it's in Cleveland, if I'm correct. But
Is it
he's
down?
from Akron, so I'm not really sure.
Is it downtown Cleveland?
I don't know. But it's like Baltimore. Like when you go to the harbor of Baltimore, it's how it's very nice. There's restaurants, and then you drive away from there, and you got to be careful. That's like what Cleveland is.
That's like DC.
Yeah, it's got the area.
That's like DC.
Yeah,
Couple,
it got the area.
you walk 3 blocks down from the Capitol. Bow, bow, nigga. You might get capped. You might get capped at the Capitol.
At the Capitol. You might not have been riding at the Capitol, but you might get capped. And that's the anniversary today. Can you believe it's been a year since then?
I'm still shocked.
That they climbed on buildings.
First of all, I just want to say shout out to the black man who stood up to them.
He was like, "You will not pass."
Word up. That's number one. Number two, shout out to the dumbass one black one that was just standing in the room. Ain't though I still believe that shit was fake, but he was just standing there. Don't ask me why he was there.
Yeah, the whole thing was a bunch of buffoonery, to be honest with you. I mean, at the end of the day, y'all knew a lot of places to go.
Yep.
Now it's coming out that y'all had messages with Congress people and Trump's people.
That shit real.
Like, that junk was real out of pocket. Like, he basically organized a riot at the Capitol. Like,
The nigga
I don't
said
think
it.
a president
Yo, the
has
fucking crazy part, he's pointing and said, we need to go down there. Yo, I don't see on national live TV, he said it. I don't see how nobody didn't read in between the lines. One thing I can say, Donald Trump was an MFer, but that motherfucker, he said everything directly. You just had to catch the shit.
No, I mean, they said we need to do something. There may be violence in the streets.
Yo,
like,
listen.
Bunch of people said that, but you didn't think that they were actually going to have a hand in organizing it. Like,
What are you
I thought
talking
it was
about?
a bunch of online people who got together and
Hell
organized
yeah.
themselves.
Oh, excuse me. Hell no, that nigga wasn't dumb. He knew what he was doing. He went out with a bang.
They really got cell phone records.
He pointed you to the video. You see him talking early that morning and said, we need to go. He pointed just like that.
Like
pointed down
with them.
pointed down the block and said, we gonna go down there.
And then, but the cell phone records between his son, like, it just is like, come on, y'all.
Listen, man.
Like, y'all just got way too much evidence that's trickling in at this
You know he
point.
about to start his own social media, right?
Doing what on social media?
No, he's about to start his own because he got mad. You know?
Oh, yeah, that's why your man's Noons.
Who the fuck is that?
Devin Noons? Kevin Noons?
Don't ask me.
He just left to run it. He just left Congress to be the CEO of Trump's company, media company. Now, all of the failed adventures that Trump has gone on as far, and I didn't say ventures, I said adventures for a reason. All the failed ones that he's done, and you're going to leave your congressman job so that you could go over there. Okay.
To still work for this man that he can fire you.
Or it fall apart. If you actually Google how many businesses he's had that have gone into bankruptcy or just failed in
That's
general,
his MO, so he don't got to pay.
it's not just about paying. It's also because they failed.
Yeah, like Trump Airlines, that shit failed.
The university.
I still don't know what the hell that shit was.
I guess it was supposed to be a business school.
Who even went to that?
I don't know, but why am I going to business school for somebody who's filed so many bankruptcies? For what?
The only thing that he succeeded in hotels and golf course.
Yeah, and even that is.
And show you're fired.
And then the thing too is that nobody really knows how much dough you pulling in because you're telling investors one thing and then you're filing something different on your taxes about how much you left or how whatever. So, do you need some coffee?
No, you good.
What's happening with you these days?
These days, it only been 4 or 5 days of the 6 days of the year. What you talking about?
I'm just saying, it's a lot of, and you talking. You the one talking in the middle of some of these yawns.
Listen, man, you gotta do what I gotta do.
You had a long night.
A long night ain't the word. I had a long day.
So it is Indie Thursday. When we come back from our next indie music break, I want to go into a new segment that we're going to be starting here on the show.
Oh shit! What's this segment called?
Actually, it's going to be called the Community Connect.
Community, please don't connect. You saw what? You saw what happened. You saw.
You be having on my connections.
You saw what Trump did. That nigga said, "We're going." Don't fall behind it, ladies and gentlemen.
You're definitely going to be part of my community.
Oh my
You're
God.
definitely going to make those connections. So don't go anywhere. If you want to keep it locked, right here with Connection.
We move forward the glory, who wrote the story, God. Beating the odds, staying alive, the coup de grace. It's Mardi Gras, breaking the law like who am I? A sight of seeing the dream of Cobra Kai.
Gainfully unemployed, temp job, and the state dollars coming in, government dependence. I'm grateful for the free time I got on my hands now. Gaming, beat making, rhyme schemes are the plans now. I work hundreds of jobs. What's the point of a 9 to 5 when you truly are expendable? Even though you dependable, a number on the board, a cock up in the machine, a player that has been way no longer part of the team. In retrospect, maybe this is all part of the plan. I know I never spent 20 years as a company man. The pension, retirement is 60, less likely I got a better chance of hitting the lottery and getting away scot-free. Never giving up on this dream chase. I can't spend the rest of my days up in the rat race, but I gotta keep pushing and moving at a steady pace, cause I realize that everything will fall into place. Cheer.
Work for self, cause the irony is no one will hire me, so I had to hire me just so I could hire me. Work for self, cause the irony, working should inspire me, but working till we tired till retirement ain't worth myself. The man that's in the mirror should apologize. All these likes and followers, but doesn't monetize. Chocolate top for the dough with cream eclairs. No sleep and skipping dreams so the bosses live theirs. Daydreaming on my break, scheming how to live in color with my sis and brothers, Ivory Way Keenan. 90-day probation, temp with the temp to hire. When the vets retire, day 90, temps to fire. Man, forget the liars. Skimming day rates and less desire. Gotta make moves right now, the rent is higher. From tail position, showing my skill sales position. On the spot, copy my link sales commission. Streams of income into effect. Sharks won't be the victim, but do respect. Sharks won't be the victim, but do respect. Cut the middleman to cut my check. Work for
Y'all be talking so tough on these tracks, man. Like, y'all about to catch a charge or something, man. And for somebody like me, it's hard to believe, cause why you rapping so much if you so act? But let's talk about it. Yeah. Tell me what a gangster say. You don't bang your cat, bust your gun, just bump your gums, you fuckers jump. All rap like Buster, son. Shout out to Buster Rhymes. Just had to bust this rhyme, touch your mind. Young bucks ain't tough, y'all cussing stuff for lines. Make up bluffs, y'all pups is lying. Like young buck, y'all bucks is crying. When the cub ever fucked with a lion? Well, that's me, Pat B. Here to take you to school, latchkey. And I ain't make up the rules, don't ask me. And I don't mean to be rude, actually. This on the house, tax free. Y'all cats be screaming on tracks like taxi. With all that rah-rah, need to go bye-bye. Ain't bust a clip, you a bitch like la-la. Anthony, from your raps you move arms, amputee. Don't let these heartbeats amputee. Talking guns and y'all the ones running fast from B.
You're rocking with the KonnecT Show on TapN Radio. You can find us on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, or at www.thekonnectshow.rocks. Don't forget, that's the KonnecT Show with a K.
I was telling people where they could find the show. And if you didn't hear, we're on TikTok now. Woo! We just started our TikTok.
Yeah, she was in here playing with sound effects. Y'all talking about wah, 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 wah.
I bet you I will be playing with sound effects on TikTok. Because I'm intrigued. But anywho.
Hey, yo, I actually go left, man.
What?
You and your sound effects.
Anyway. I'm
Yo,
Sapphire Waterloo McLovin.
And I'm DJ Ben, filling in for my boy DJ Mom's Music now, man. Shout out to Mom's Music, man. Real quick, since we talking about music, you see the memes going around already?
About what?
So after 3 years, my man Scotty said no more. He tired of his wife. He filed divorce. Scottie Pippen filed divorce from his wife.
Damn, they've been married a long time.
Yeah, but no, because of Future.
Because of Future?
It's not because of Future, but that's what they say. Remember, Future made a move on his wife like 3 years ago or some shit like that. Yeah.
Somebody made a move on
Yeah, it was Future.
But that's not why they getting a divorce, is it?
Listen, she been out here. She for the streets.
Shut up, because
I heard
there's
she.
a lot of divorces that's been going on. Like we talked about Dr. Dre, and they have been married for like 25 years.
Listen. Things just ain't the same no more. But listen, shout out to my nigga Dre. Dre went back and without the lawyers, he pulled her to the side and said, "Baby, come in, baby. You know you still my baby, but let's do this settlement, all right? Listen."
But
That nigga said, "I'm gonna give you $100 million. $100 million. That nigga is worth $800 million. So he still got $700 million to play with."
$100 million ain't nothing to sleep at.
Listen.
I'd be like, okay, so $100 million too, because what you don't want to do is get some lawyers and go in there and not get that much.
Yeah, cause you gonna fight for the $100 million, and then they gonna take their cut.
And then you gonna have the assets put somewhere. He gonna start putting some shit offshore that can't be found.
Nah, but I am happy that they can they settled their differences. It wasn't no crazy ass at first how everybody was trying to make it seem.
Yeah, because the report said that it was beefed out.
Yeah.
It said it wasn't good.
Yeah, but for them to come to a settlement like that, and shout out to Dre even offering that, because I know there's guys who wouldn't even give $100 million.
But we've been together 25 years.
Listen.
Clearly there is love there at that. It may not be what it once was, but there's something still there.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Even if we are breaking up or whatever, we were together for a quarter of a century. So, let's try to make this as amicable as possible. I know sometimes it goes awry.
Nah, I mean.
But still.
Speaking of couples, shout out to Jada still making Will look stupid out here.
But then he be saying crazy stuff too.
But Uncle Murder said it the best on the wrap up. That nigga said Will shows her aunt the sex tape. Why would you show your wife's sex tape to her aunt?
The same reason you would invite her slave-owning brethren from back in her lineage to her birthday party. Like, I know that she says things about him and she just trying to keep it real. But I think sometimes too,
that relationship is weird.
Like he do some weird stuff sometimes, and you be like, bruh.
I think they bored, but I think they both bored, and that shit just keeping up. It just adding to their network to stay in the media.
They have nothing else to do.
Nothing else to
but
do.
Just be saying some weird stuff
Weird shit
in public. And then Megan Good and her husband are getting a divorce.
Listen. Everybody was waiting for that. I was waiting for that too.
What were you waiting for?
Cause Megan with a pastor. Megan with a pastor.
Why she couldn't be with a pastor?
Megan Good with a pastor. Listen to her whole full name. Megan Good.
Okay, her middle name might be Is. What?
Megan Good.
Is good.
Megan wasn't good because the pastor found it. You know what the pastor said? You don't want to stop that dying. You didn't want to stop that throat, baby.
You can't say Megan Good was starting.
No, I'm just saying. That's what the pastor was saying.
He did not. You don't know why they got a divorce. They didn't even say why they was getting a divorce.
I know once they said Megan, and her ex-husband, soon-to-be ex-husband, got divorced. That DM was like ding 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 ding
Okay, just
ding.
because her DM was going off didn't mean she did anything.
Nah, it's not that. Shout out to her. Shout out to the lucky man who get her next. But the crazy part about it, she gonna be on her Shanti shit. She gonna be wilding out for a minute, and then when she do get somebody, we ain't gonna know who he is.
Yeah,
Shout out to
Ashanti.
Ashanti.
We still don't know if she dated anybody.
I know one thing. Ashanti a freak got to see that video.
What video?
Oh, she had a sex tape out.
Shut the front door.
No, I'm trying to open the front door with her.
Oh, in the back room. Alert.
And she did that shit in the woods.
Oh, shut the.
Miss Jackson and Nelly, they not together no more.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Yo, it's a lot of celebrities like breaking up, son.
Yeah. I hear you. But nah. Did you say that Ashanti?
Yeah, Google it.
She made?
Yeah, Google
what
it.
kind of sex tape?
Listen, Ashanti didn't give a fuck. She said, "I'm grown now."
In the woods?
She said, "I'm grown now."
Was this recent?
And this is about a couple of years ago, but it got released. Know what I mean?
Oh, my.
She
So
said,
I mean, could you really see something, or
No. Nah, it was her. She holding the camera.
She is not holding. Wait, how she holding the camera? Was she on
No,
top?
she like
She was like this?
showing her body and everything.
She was like,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep. She like, then away.
I wonder if I could make a tape. Like, holding the camera. I
No,
think I'd be too self-conscious.
you
I'd
made,
be like,
nah, nigga, you made too much fucking sound effects and shit. You start being goofy. I will push you off. I would literally be like,
that didn't sound sexy to you.
hell no. Don't mind her, y'all. Another entertainment news real quick. Yo, prayers up, man. I said I wasn't gonna do this because not so much of trying to be evil, but the guy don't really know me, so if it was me, he wouldn't have done it. But let's pray for K Slay, man. K Slay got caught COVID and he's actually on a machine. So it ain't. I don't want to say it's not looking good. It's just you already know. Once you get on a
machine, it could go either way.
Yeah, it could go either way.
Yeah.
And the last time we had a legend in the hip hop world get on a machine, Biz Marquis. So, nah, man. Shout out to K Slay and his family. Nah, I mean, we're praying for him, especially
Positive
energy in the DJ world. So, leading up to the Community Connect, we just connected.
That is not what the Community Connect is going to be.
Well, what is it going to be? Because I want to hear this shit.
Actually, the Community Connect is going to be where people can send in to thekonnectshow@gmail.com information about people that are in their community that they think should be brought to light. So maybe there's someone who monthly holds the community drive, and you'd like to highlight
I need to be brought
that.
to light. I'm gonna tell somebody email about me.
Not only are we going to talk about it on the show, but we're also going to put it on the blog. That's on www.thekonnectshow.rocks.
Yeah, you can send that over to TapN. It can be on the TapN page. It's part of TapN.
Word. So I think that sometimes with everything that goes on in the world today,
we are the world.
In the world today,
we are the people.
That it gets lost that there are some good things.
You lost.
I think that, there's some good things that take place, and we should talk about them a little more, but we don't know because it might be happening around the corner, and so it's not, a nationwide or it's not a big thing.
I agree with you. That's why I started Music Mania. Like I tell people, we are local celebrities. I don't call us like local independent artists and all that no more. Man, we are local artists, celebrities. Because we have fans. We have fans out there. Everybody has fans. You have fans.
I have fans.
Yeah. I should never told you that.
I do have some fans.
Now, we ain't talking about OnlyFans.
Oh, we're not talking about OnlyFans.
No, we ain't talking about. We ain't talking about those fans.
Well, maybe I don't have anything.
I told you what to do. Just put pictures of your feet.
I'm gonna put my ankles up, but I told you all the trouble I was having putting them on there. Remember, I told you I was trying to get on there for the show, and that
you can't not. That's not what OnlyFans is for.
I'm just saying, like you can do all kinds of stuff on OnlyFans, can't you?
No.
Oh. Well, fudge it. But I tried to put the show on there, and it wouldn't do it.
Cause they're like, what is OnlyFans about this?
You don't know what it's about because all you do is sign up. But you want a picture of my ID and me. I changed my hairstyles. So then they told me that didn't look like it was me. Like it was a fraudulent picture. So then I sent it again. Then they said I have to put all the owners. I am the owner. Like what part of the game is this? OnlyFans? So I gave up. I said it just wasn't meant for me to have girls bucket naked on my OnlyFans page. Because I was going to get a community.
I'm done.
Of OnlyFans. An entourage of Onlys.
Done. I am done.
And I put them on the OnlyFans page. Let the girls make a little money. Do a little something strange for some change. It don't even have to be strange. It could just be like clang, clang, clang. You feel what I'm saying?
I think so.
bend over, let it touch it like Bojangles.
Oh
you see
my
what I'm
God.
saying? No.
Let's get into another mix before we close out.
Oakley dokley. Keep it hot, keep it locked. Right here with the KonnecT Show. Keep it connected.
Yo, Fame, can I get a rhyme?
Kit is famous. Ever heard somebody put on the intro? Nah. Listen, I reside at the highest pedestal. I've been that chick. It's a rap for you. Dust bunnies about to shake these tricks. Non-computable, but type numbers like I just hit a lick. Top bitch, spit that crack like I'm whipping them bricks. It's just gangsta, make them dance, control the crowd like I'm Spiz. These chicks is my kids. They on my body, bless my tits. And if it ain't about my dough, the conversation just quit. About my block, you niggas broken, bummy moving them nicks. Pathetic. Limbo spitter, sell rap bitches to the highest bidder. They see me winning, they face hot. These chicks is bitter, been a go-getter. Ain't lucky, had to hustle, no gimmicks. Got it off the muscle when I stuck my wrist gon' pack a bag. I buy the rhyme, get the dropping jaws like a dentist. A matching chest like a pendant. Ain't signing shit, I've been independent. Superintendent, these copycats ain't shit but attendant. Staying at attention in my presence is fame the lieutenant. I've been the illest flow sick, got the runny nose. Keep them on their toes, every move silent and underslow. Next day in the promise, will I make it? Only God knows. My time to shine and get it shaking like the Chrome Pros. Clear the competition, run them over, call me bulldozer. I make the rules while you rat chicks getting ruled over. Quick to jot it down and hit the stool, only reviews on it. Ice cold and vicious when I spit it, freeze the room over. Face pretty, waist itty bitty, do bitches gritty. Stun the shades, know I'm the baddest to ever touch my city. I'm Lady Dope, keep them fiending. French Street for the kitty, famous getting busy. Throw your setup if you vibing with me. Hit the flow and make it drop if you a showstopper. Turn me up in your stereo to keep that bass knocking. The trendsetter what fame do. These bitches mocking, keep them heads bopping. Party rocking when I get it popping. Hit the flow and make it drop if you a showstopper. Turn me up in your stereo to keep that bass knocking. The trendsetter what fame do. These bitches mocking, keep them heads bopping. Party rocking when I get it popping.
I don't know why they hate my skin. They be trying to melanate my kin. I'm trying to elevate my kin. It's time to celebrate my skin.
We get sold out, or we get outsold. Fiending for more clout, then we get outro. We get sold out, or we get outsold. When it gets cold out, we get left out cold.
My skin,
I need something to cover mine. I live in color, they say they colorblind. And something really been getting up under mine. I've been a brand that really isn't my design. Building something always getting undermined. Builders abandoned when it's really by design. Changing the color of the collar of the crime. How many times I gotta take one for the team? Feast to the famine. Living out my ancestors' dreams. Trend set, mimic. Passed off as the own, but will stretch limits. They're gonna have to atone. Look and we will find. We walked among stars from escape routes to hidden figures. That's against the shine. Red carpets, big names of Hollywood and Vine. Star power, bloodlines before and after time. My skin, and I'm glad it's mine. I need something to cover mine. I live in color, they say they colorblind. And something really been getting up under mine.
Turn up the bass! You're now listening. Yo, TapN Radio.
Yeah. She wanna rock and roll. She wanna rock, I'm hot, let's rock and roll. She wanna rock, let's go. I ain't peep that she at all my shows. She wanna rock and roll. Said she got a man, I play my role. She wanna pop and go. Told her bro, as long as I'm here, he good. She wanna top the bros. How you trapping? You don't got no hoes. I'm on top, let's go. Ain't gon' stop till we in all white gold. Till I cop the road. She was crazy, had to block the hole. I don't talk no more. Call my gang, I say let's lock and load. I'm gon' pop for show. Round my way, they know I'm hot for show. I've been boxed for show. We don't talk because you cop for show. Hit them blocks before. I can't hit that bitch, she not mature. Yeah. She wanna rock and roll. I wanna pop the hole. She wanna yeah. Let's rock and roll. She wanna rock, let's go. I ain't peep that she had on my shows. She wanna rock and roll. Said she got a man, I play.
Yeah, you like you on a step team or something, yo.
Thank you.
It's like you on a drill
I'm in
squad.
a chair, son. I'm in a chair, boy. What do you want from me?
Nothing.
Okay, fine. Well, I'm giving you this. This is Sapphire Watermelon.
Wallet. You sang the beginning of that Drake track. Wallet.
It's supposed to be Waterloo. Why can't I say it? Why can't I say it correctly? Anyway.
See what happened? You try to get a sponsorship, ladies and gentlemen, you fuck up.
I wasn't trying to get the sponsorship. I just thought Waterloo sounded like something.
Whoa.
Like water.
Water and lube. Y'all hear? Y'all, look, she's doing it Trump, y'all. She's saying indirect shit. You got to read between the lines. You got to read between the lines. She said like, fellas, 2022, Sapphire trying to tell y'all what it is. She said it sound like, oh.
Like macaroni in a pot.
Whoa, nah.
That's what Cardi B said.
Yeah, that's why Offset be in it. He off.
He offset.
That's why he off.
That was why he offset it.
That's why he offsetted that shit. You better fix that.
Anywho, before we go,
yes,
I want to tell people about friendship. Okay? To be a friend does not mean that when you're in need, it's the only time that need is great. Sometimes people go, need something from you. And that's a return. You may not want to do it. It may be inconvenient. But if you're a real friend, that's when you do it. Do you feel me? Ooh, I need to record this. Let me record.
Watch your fuck up.
No, I'm not going to record. I'm not. I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it, and I'm going to say my speech again. You know why? Because it needs to be said.
Come on, Martin Luther. Come on.
It needs to be said.
Sapphire had a dream. Let's go.
I had a dream.
By any means necessary. Sci-Fi X.
Here, let me get it. Let me get it together. Being a real friend does not mean that when you're in need, the need is greatest. You got to return the favor. Even when you don't want to.
Preach.
I'm just saying. That's an important thing. I think some of y'all don't realize. Y'all call yourselves friends.
And the important thing, she did not save that, y'all. She exited the fuck out.
I did say it.
Oh, cause you hit the X button by mistake. You're like, fuck.
No, I didn't exit. I just closed it. Shut up. I just had to recharge my phone.
See what type of friend I am, y'all? I am a supportive friend. Look at that.
Anyway, what I'm saying is some of y'all think y'all friends and y'all just leeching.
Sure is. I bet said that.
There's a difference. So let's not leech in 2022.
2022 is called the Let Go. Let go.
Sometimes you got to relax, relate, and release.
Around here, a little twin. Nigga.
I'm just saying. I mean, I've just had this situation with somebody. You know, it's a bunch of us that's in this little circle, and one of them, really don't have. They talk about the pot to piss in, the window to throw it out of, but he shouldn't even dare have the thought to piss in a pot. That's how much he does not have. But when it's time for him to need something, my car broke down. I got to get to work. I got to get my kids around. I'm just getting out and I need some assistance. That's when you hear from the brother. But then when he get a chick that he messing with, and between the two of them, there's a working car. And I guess she's, they bring in enough crumbs. I mean, she got her own spot. So they got enough crumbs, because I know he ain't putting in on the bill. He got 2 kids somewhere else. So enough crumbs. People won't hear from you for periods of time. People ain't sent you. My man's let you drive his car to get your 2 kids around when your car broke down. He said he ain't heard from you in almost a week. Why? You couldn't send a text like, hey, my boy, you all right? You good? Nothing? You couldn't say nothing? My other man's put over a stack in your pocket when you got out. He just talked to you the other day. Because you with a chick? What is this, high school?
No, he's securing his living status for the time being.
He can't even do that because when he got out, he got to stay at his grandmama's house. you can't even secure your status at that chick's house because you gotta stay with your grandma for 2 years. So what I'm saying is,
get off the boat. Get off
don't be
the
trifling
bus.
all your life. And I ain't gonna talk about what some of the other people have done for him, even when he was locked up. You know I was getting calls. I wasn't the only one.
Oh, it's one of those. Yeah, y'all forgot. Yo, in 2021, Sapphire was a fake ass prosecutor, y'all.
And I wasn't the only one getting calls.
She was the public defender, y'all. She was all that.
There was other people getting calls too. You know, because it's been
And
a
she
couple
was
of
handling
them
that
that's been
brown
locked
bag.
up.
She was handling that brown bag on visits.
There's been a couple of them that's been locked up. So yeah, I would get calls. People would get calls. And then in the midst of these calls, you want somebody to talk to you, blowing up phones. But now, crickets? Now it's crickets.
He got a situation. He trying to keep it stable. I told you.
You ain't gonna lose that situation because that situation was with you before you went in, didn't help you while you was there, and is now with you afterwards. So
yeah, because she gave it back to the streets.
hell yeah, she was like, the judge broke us up. I'm sorry, but you back? Okay, we good. I missed it, did you? Yeah.
So baby.
I got you, bro. I got you. You can come chill over here for a couple of hours because you have a curfew. So you can't even be there overnight for real.
Oh yeah, somebody definitely digging that down.
Bruh.
What's the name?
Because the program that he is in, he is not allowed to just be out in these streets. He definitely got a curfew in which he has to go home and make his phone call. Come on now, talk to me. That means you got time after you get off work, a little chunk of time to go see her, and then you got to go back to grandma's to make the phone call to the parole. Come on now, somebody talk to me. What is this high school though? Because once you went home and talked to the probation officer, parole officer, whatever it is, you could have hit up your homeboy, one of them. Hey, what's good? You straight? Yeah, I just been out here chilling. What's that, 2 minutes maybe? You all right? You know what I mean? These are the people who check up on you to make sure you're good.
All right, y'all. Sapphire let off some early 2022 steam.
Let these hoes go if they need to. If they don't know, let them go. Let that hoe go. That
And if
hoe
you
don't
don't know, go follow at Sapphire McLovin, at DJ Mons Music, as y'all see below on all social media platforms. Also follow the KonnecT Show .rock with a K .rock. So.
Yeah, that's our website. But you can
And somehow, somewhere, they're on TikTok, and I cannot wait to be entertained for this, ladies and gentlemen. And I go by the name of DJ Bam.
Boom, boom.
The engineer, producer, the owner, all that good shit. When you gonna interview me, man? I had a whole TV show, all types of shit. I ain't getting out one interview.
Your TV show
I talk about it.
I
talk about it, but like I need to get interviewed.
Every time you come on here, you talk about it. You just said that we got local celebrities and not local independent artists. You just talked about it.
Listen.
You plug that show every time you get on my show.
Hey, yeah, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, yo. Sapphire feeling herself with the straighty. She got the straighty on. She ain't got the puff, so she feeling like she in a whole new decade. She caught up, y'all. She was Beyonce from Austin Power Golden era. Now
she had an afro.
Now, yeah.
I didn't have an afro.
Listen.
I had a curly, thick bob.
Listen, thick ball. But guess what? Now she done caught up, got the Cardi B long slash with the women.
It's not gonna stay that way. It's just this way for right now. It depends on where my mood takes me.
That's the sound she said with her moves. Oh,
it was different for New Year's.
It was. No, was it? You was like that New Year's?
No.
No, you had a ponytail or something, right?
No.
What you got?
You ain't even look at my stuff.
Oh, we on air, baby. Don't do that. Bye. I'm fucking with you. Oh, my God.
I'm saying, look at the videos that I posted on the reels for the KonnecT Show and for Sapphire McLovin with your nasty shit.
This is all fun and games, ladies and gentlemen. This is all fun and games.
Or is it? No.
And we're out.
Toodles!